everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is Miss Anjali, and in today's video we'll be solving Biology paper October-November 2024 paper code 22. It's an MCQ paper for Biology 0610. The video series will be divided into 4 different parts. In each part we'll be solving 10 MCQs. So without any further ado, let's move towards the video. So let's start solving the paper for Biology, Paper 2, October-November 2024, 061022. Okay, let's come to the very first question. Which organism carry out respiration, growth, movement and excretion? Well, these are the 7 characteristics. Out of that, the 4 characteristics are given to us. And the 4 options, and we have to figure out which all the organisms follow that. So let's see. All organisms and all plants. Option B, animals only. No, plants too also follow that. C, arthropod and flowering plants only. No, others also do follow that. D, plants only. So, well, it's a very simple question. The option is option A, correct option. Second question, the chimpanzee belongs to the species Pan troglodytes. What is the genus of this species? This is the genus and this is the species as per the binomial system. So option A is chimpanzee, B is Pan, C is Pan troglodytes and D is troglodytes. This is just the species, this is the entire name. So this would be option B. Third question is based on, it's a dichotomous key question. The diagram shows a tree leaf, the image is given to us. Use the key to identify the tree species to which the leaf belongs. Leaf shape they're talking about. Leaf is simple with no leaflet and leaf is compound with many leaflet. This is wrong. So as per the elimination, our 2 options are already been out. Let's focus on the 2 options which are remaining. Leaf edge is smooth and leaf edges are jagged. Yes, leaf edges are jagged. They are not smooth. So it will be option number B, which is Almus minor. Let's jump to the 4th question. What is the function of mitochondria in the cell? To absorb sunlight? No, that is a part of photosynthesis. To produce glucose? No, that is a part of, again, photosynthesis. The function of mitochondria is majorly involved in aerobic respiration, for which oxygen is majorly required. And hence, it will be neither to release the energy directly, it will be to transport the oxygen to the cells. 5th question. The question is about the palisade cell, which is a plant cell present in the leaf. Which row shows a function of cell membrane and a function of cell wall? We know that cell membrane is selectively permeable and cell wall allow all the particles to move in and out. So let's see what is the function. Cell membrane helps in active transport. Active transport is a process which helps the movement of particle from a region of lower concentration to a higher concentration by using ATP from the respiration, which is correct. Cell wall, it has nothing to do with the permeability. So option A is not correct. Option B, active transport and support. Yeah. Cell wall is rigid as it is made up of cellulose, so it do helps in support. C, support and active transport, absolutely not. D, both are responsible for being support, no. It will be option number B. 6th question. A specimen is viewed under a microscope. It's a magnification based question. Magnification is image upon actual. So here we have to find out the actual size. So it will become I upon M. First we have to convert 30 mm. Now we have to convert the mm to micrometer. We know that 1 mm is equal to 1000 micrometers. So 30 will become 30,000. And magnification is given 10. Cancel. We will be having a calculator. So your correct answer is 3000 micrometer, which is option number D. 7. The diagram shows the water potential. This is related to osmosis. And the more negative the value, the higher the solute concentration. We know as per osmosis, the water moves from a region of high water potential to lower water potential. So they are telling you that more negative the value, higher is the solute concentration and the water will be less. So what will be the immediate movement of water that will occur between the three cells? This is the lowest, this is the medium, and this is the highest. So ideally for R it will move to P and then Q. Q will not move anywhere because it is already at high water potential. P will not move to R, it will rather move to Q. So the movement would be R on both the sides and P only to the Q. Let's see which of the options suffice the correct answer. A from P to Q, yes, and from R to P and then to Q, perfect. Q to P and R only. Q will not do the movement because it is at the higher water potential, so this option is not there. From Q to P, P to R, this is also not there. And from R to Q only, no. Because R is at the lowest, it will also give it to P. So the correct option is A. Because it is at the lowest, so from here, which means it has the higher water potential and it has a lower concentration. So it will move from R to P, then Q and P to Q. Eighth question is about DNA molecule. Okay, the 4 bases. A, T, G, C. A bonds with T by making 2 hydrogen bonds. G always bonds with C with the help of 3 hydrogen bonds. The question is, in the DNA, what always pair with G? The option is very simple. It's C. C. Okay. 9. The diagram shows the step in an enzyme controlled reaction. Okay. What describes the part labeled as X? So if you will see, this is your enzyme substrate complex already which has been formed together. So active site, no, not really. Enzyme substrate complex, yes. So your correct option is option number B. Last question for this video. The graph shows the effect of temperature. Okay, so temperature is given on the x-axis, which is an independent variable, on the time taken for the complete digestion of starch. So this is given on your y-axis, dependent variable, independent variable. What they have asked, let's see. At which temperature is the rate of digestion of starch is greatest? Okay, so here we have to simply understand by interpreting the graph. Shorter the time it will take, less the time it will take, faster will be the digestion rate. Okay, faster will be the digestion rate. So, which, if you will see in the graph on the x-axis, which temperature is taking the lesser time for the digestion of starch? If you will see, at 10 it is taking the max, which is 6 minutes. 20 it has dropped down to somewhere 5.5. 30 it has dropped down to 4 minutes. 40 it has drastically came to 1. Less time it is going to take. So hence your option C is correct. It is taking lesser time for the digestion. So with this we are done with the first 10 questions of your part 1. We will proceed further in our next video for the remaining 10 questions. See you then. Till then, bye. Take care.